Bit of a volatile market. Is it a good time to IPO? Well, TPG thought it was, and in fact, it's managed a surge in its trading debut. Let's get more on the private equity group as it joins the public markets. Wall Street reporter Sonali Basak. I always love it when a private equity company decides to go public.
Exactly. It's what they know how to do best, take companies public. But the interesting thing about TPG is many of its peers went public more than a decade ago, and the conversation around this IPO has lasted just that long. The interesting thing is you have a company like Blackstone, which doubled their stock last year, is actually on the decline this year. So there will forever be a question on whether TPG went public at the top of the market and whether they can continue these gains on from here.
But Sonali, it is a theme of private equity going public, and they're just the latest to do so.
Yeah, it's really interesting because you have more firms now paying their employees in stock. So Apollo now is not relying on their global carry pool as much, which is a traditional way to pay private equity employees, and more equity awards. And so long as the stock keeps going up, that's very enchanting for talent to be brought onto the firm. Remember, what does TPG have that others don't have? It has a very early entrance in some of these high-flying businesses that many other firms are getting into. Think life sciences, think Silicon Valley Internet. So let's see how that benefits them moving forward, but the talent attraction is a big part of this.
Based on the small handful of other PE companies that are public here, how does it change the dynamics of their business model, if at all, having the public scrutiny?
Well, the talent is one thing, but on the other hand, can they continue to attract investors to a private equity business while those firms, as you mentioned, Romaine, are all diversifying into other businesses? Think credit at a larger scale, insurance, wealth management, and really taking a different form that's away from private equity as we knew it. So this is a firm that we knew. David Bonderman, Jim Coulter, John Winklereid, titans of and pioneers of the private equity universe, especially as it pertains to some of these internet companies. But can they transform?